On August 19th, GigaDevice's A-share price briefly came close to hitting the daily limit down during intraday trading. Strange thing is, just the day before, GigaDevice released its 2026 half-year report. Revenue of RMB 11.566 billion, up 178.67% year-over-year. Net profit attributable to shareholders of the listed company at RMB 6.857 billion, up 1,091.5% year-over-year. Worth noting of data, RMB 6.857 billion in net profit, about RMB 1.974 billion, actually came from fair value changes in the company's equity stake in CXMT. Strip that out, and non-recurring adjusted net profit still comes in at a solid RMB 4.883 billion. GigaDevice makes neither HBM nor 3D NAND. So where exactly did this surge in revenue and profit come from? Over the past couple of years, AI data centers' appetite for memory has kept growing, turning high-end memory like HBM and DDR5 into the hottest products on the market. SK Hynix, Samsung, and Micron, the world's three largest memory chip makers, have simply redirected all their wafer capacity toward these higher-margin, high-end products. Traditional DRAM supply has stayed tight, and unlike the production cuts in consumer-grade DRAM, the niche DRAM market has been hit with a wave of discontinuation notices from the three major manufacturers. As the three original manufacturers gradually pull out, the supply gap in the niche DRAM market keeps widening. A research report from Morgan Stanley published in May of this year said DDR4 prices would keep rising, with the increase potentially reaching 20% by Q3 2026. The supply-demand gap for the second half of 2026 is expected to be around 19% to 20%, and that gap is projected to stay in the 18% to 20% range from 2027 through 2028. This supply gap is exactly what's creating growth room for GigaDevice. In its 2026 half-year report, GigaDevice itself noted that as overseas majors fade out of this market, supply has fallen short of demand. The company's DDR4 products have gone into full mass production across various niche applications. And its self-developed LPDDR4X is also progressing well, with both volume and price rising and gross margin improving noticeably year-over-year. The numbers make it even clearer. In the first half of 2025, the company's memory chip business generated revenue of RMB 2.845 billion at a cost of RMB 1.750 billion. By the first half of 2026, those figures had climbed to RMB 9.827 billion in revenue and 3.187 billion RMB in cost. Revenue was nearly 3.45 times what it was in the same period last year. Zhang Xiaorong, Dean of the Deep Tech Research Institute, said the withdrawal of overseas majors isn't a cyclical adjustment, it's a permanent capacity clear-out, and mainstream international manufacturers won't go back to making DDR4. The key issue now is capacity. This year, GigaDevice's procurement quota from CXMT jumped from RMB 1.1 billion all the way up to RMB 5.7 billion, which shows that capacity, not orders, is the real bottleneck. A similar supply dynamic is playing out in the SLC NAND market. Demand for high-speed storage from AI data centers is also rising, pushing international manufacturers to shift capacity from 2D NAND toward the higher-value 3D NAND. Once the market ran short, GigaDevice's shipment volumes started climbing, prompting the company to expand capacity further. Data shows that in Q1 2026, GigaDevice's SLC NAND sales volume grew roughly 25% quarter-over-quarter. In an investor exchange in late April this year, the company said it was actively working with capacity suppliers on expansion plans By their half-year report, that language had advanced further, stating that the company had proactively built up capacity reserves aimed at continuing to grow market share. Research firm TrendForce also forecasts that SLC NAND contract prices in the second half of 2026 will rise 120% to 170% compared to the first half, with further upward adjustments possible. Beyond the expanding capacity, GigaDevice is also continuing to broaden its product line. The half-year report states, the company has already begun laying out 2D MLC end-to-end products, entering the larger capacity planar NAND market. This falls into the same category of market that Samsung and Kioxia are currently exiting mature DMLC NAND. On the niche DRAM side, GigaDevice is likewise continuing to expand its product line. At an investor exchange on April 30th, GigaDevice revealed that in the second half of 2026, it would push forward mass production of small-capacity LPDDR4 and a new processor DDR4 8GB, while also kicking off R&D on small-capacity LPDDR5 aimed at the niche DRAM market. For more in-depth coverage of robotics and hard-tech industries, follow the Fourth Wave's WeChat public account and video channel. See you next time. A friendly reminder, the content and views in this piece are for reference only and do not constitute investment advice. Investing carries risk. Please proceed with caution when entering the market.